Hey, before the video starts, some people might find this method to be obvious, but I do go into detail with calculations I do on my phone telling you exactly how much you can get by the time you finish this method and by the time this operation ends. So be sure to watch through the entire video. I'll give points and examples as to why you want to do this instead of doing what most people do right now. What is going on YouTube? Hummus Thunder here, bringing you guys a brand new video. In today's video, we will be taking a look at the best way to get the new guns after every supply drop and the way that I do it. Now, it may be pretty obvious for some people, but a lot of my friends ask me, how do you get all the guns as soon as they come out? So I'm gonna let you guys know exactly what I do and the best technique possible so you can go about getting all the guns as soon as they come out, or at least most of them. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into this video. So if you see right here, I have 228 cases, okay? And I'm only at tier 90, so I didn't buy them. And yes, I do have COD points, 4,300, but I've had that for a really long time. And it's like before Modern Warfare got announced, and I'm saving them for Modern Warfare because they do carry over to then other Call of Duty. So I just grind my way through all these. I save up my ultra weapon bribes. These are 3 ultra weapon bribes in case I don't get the guns through the cases. So the way that I do it is I just don't use them. Plain and simple. But as simple as it sounds, it's hard for a lot of people to just not use them. They'll see 1 or they'll see 5 or they'll see 10 and they're like, that's a ton of crates. Let me use them. But in reality, you don't want to use your cases because let's be honest, guys, there isn't much that we have in the game for you to be using your cases on. Because if I open up one case, guarantee you right now, I'm gonna open one up for the video. It's gonna be an emote, or it's gonna be a some shit I don't want. Emote or like stickers. Okay, we got a weapon charm. So you're not gonna get what you want, and I can open 2 more. I'll open 1 more. You see exactly what I'm talking about. I got a camo. Everyone's gotten. And another charm. You see what I'm talking about? 3 and I didn't get anything I wanted. What you want to do is grind these contracts out. Choose the ones that have cases only. 40 kills with shotguns, not bad. 5 kills without dying 5 times, pretty easy. Earn a collateral can be a little hard, but if you use the Javelina or you use a Paladin and you just go into a game, you'll eventually get that collateral. Just hard scope. I know I'm saying this, but just hard scope. So I'm gonna go ahead and activate that. Basically, you want to complete the contracts and it gets you cases, and you're gonna want to play to just get the cases as well. You can also don't, this is not the only contracts. Go over to Blackout, and Blackout has its own set of contracts that you can play for and get cases as well. And you can do the same thing in Zombies, and I believe League Play as well. So they all have cases that you can collect. That's 8 cases. Let's say you set 1 for each of them, right? And they all have their daily ones, which is actually 3. Minimum 3 cases per game mode times 4, that's 12 cases a day. If you have ones that give you 2, let's add 1 extra for each of them just for the sake of counting. That's 16 cases that you can get in 1 day. And once you're done with the next, hit the next. So minimum, League Pay might be a little hard. You can get 16 cases a day. If I do the math on my phone right now, let's say you do it for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, it's 336 cases in 3 weeks. And you guys have been playing this game for more than 3 weeks. So that's where I'm coming from. Now, as soon as you have all those cases, 336 cases, 300 cases, 400 cases, 150 cases, it doesn't matter. Take your cases when the operation comes out. Don't spend them. Don't spend your ultra weapon bribes. I call the ultra weapon bribes a last resort purchase. I don't use them. I've had these for a very long time because these are all 3 ultra weapon bribes. They're guaranteed DLC guns if my cases don't get it. As soon as the operation comes out, I convert them all to duplicate protected cases. Now, let's say you have what I have, 225 cases. If you divide that by 6, it gets you 37.5 duplicate protected crates. So what that means is each one contains 3 new items. Multiply that by 3, 112.5 new items. Now, if you open these cases up, you're going to get duplicates. This one gets you 112.5 items that are non-duplicates. You see where I'm coming from? I can have 150 here, open half of them, and get half of those will be duplicates. Like they're almost always will be duplicates, especially if you are progressed high into the game. Now, if you're pretty new to the game, I would go with the cases, just because if you do duplicate protected cases and you're new to the game, most of the stuff you won't have and they won't be dupes. Now, if you're a player like me who's been playing for 30 days and 11 hours and is level 1000, you're gonna have most of the stuff this game has. So you're gonna want to convert them to duplicate protected crates, and you will most likely get the gun based off of just these crates. And now let's say you don't get it. The off chance that you don't get any guns, because it can happen to people, then you'll open the bribes one at a time. You can save these for next operation or however you deem necessary. That's just my advice. Like, I want to give people, I give my friends when they ask how I got all these guns, because a lot of my friends don't have every DLC gun, and sometimes I let them play on my account to play with the gun just to be nice. And you know, it's not fair. People won't be able to get it, and I refuse to give them money for this game anymore. Do not buy these items. I mean, if you're gonna buy, it better be to the point where like you'll die if you don't get this item, almost like you need it that much. But don't buy these tiers. Don't buy all the way up to tier 60, whatever it was. I didn't buy that. Hell no. Like, I don't buy the crates. I don't buy the tiers anymore. That it's just a waste of money. And after hearing they get $800 million for a game like this, that's unbelievable. That's unnecessary. So we're playing a little. What mode is this? Oh, it's gun game.
Recon appears KIA.
This is gun game. I had no idea this is gun game. Well, I started late, so I'm not gonna win this regardless. Nah, I'm not gonna win this anyways, so I'm not even mad about it.
EKIA. Smoke check.
These kids are playing against a gun game champion. Whatever. So that was a pretty late match that I started, but that's all I have to say for the video today. And I already got best play. I just started too. Look at this shit.
EKIA. Smoke check.
31 days actually. I have 750 hours in the game, bro. It's not something to be proud of. But yeah, that's what you that's what we're into today. But that's all I had for today's video. I just wanted to make a quick video talking about how to save crates, because I hate to see you guys splurge 40-50 bucks on something that may or may not get you what you want. And if you look right now, we have 19 days left in the operation. So if you take the 19 days, let's say 4 out of the 19 days you didn't do anything that much. So 15 times 12 crates a day, 180. You can get 180 cases starting today if you do what I'm telling you and just grind all the modes, grind the modes out, have some fun. And that also makes it so you don't get bored of the game because you've been grinding multiplayer strictly. You'll be able to play other game modes as well. So if you guys liked what you saw, if you found some useful tips in this video, I know some of it is pretty obvious, please be sure to slap a like on this video. Share it to anybody who also has issues trying to get the new guns or doesn't know how they can get the new guns at an easier method or a more cost-effective method. And like always, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'll catch you guys in the next Hummus Thunder episode. Peace.